An Arizona State University student who's also an undocumented immigrant is facing a growing backlash for sharing a post on Facebook about paying her taxes.
Belen Sisa, who's living in the U.S. as a dreamer, posted on her Facebook page, quote, "There are millions just like me who pay into a system they will never receive anything from. Want to tell me again how I should be deported, contribute nothing, and only leech off this country, while the 1% wealthiest people in this country steal from you every day? How about you show me yours, Donald Trump? Hashtag here to stay." Well, Belen Sisa is with us now from Arizona State University. So, Belen, boy, did you get a lot of attention for this posting. It went viral. What were you hoping the reaction would be when you posted that?
What I was hoping is to educate people and let them basically bust the myth that immigrants, especially undocumented immigrants, do not pay taxes or contribute to this country, when really we contribute millions, and this country would not be able to survive without our work, without our businesses, and without the educated people who work in this country.
And so when you posted this, I mean, did you expect the reaction that ultimately you received?
I absolutely did not. I was very disheartened by the reaction that I received from people who supported Trump, people who told me that I was an illegal and I had no right to demand anything from this country. What I was hoping is, I did the right thing. I wanted to show people that there are people like me who have been paying taxes for years. And ultimately, I received harassment, I received hate, and I received some very ignorant comments about my appearance, about me being stupid, about me lying, when that is absolutely not true.
Yeah, I'm reading some of the responses because you took screenshots. "You're disgusting. I hope you and your family will be sent back to the lesser country that your ancestors built." Another person saying that they're going to make sure you're investigated. And another person, I found this particularly curious, asking whose social media are you really using, because your face, your clothes, your car seems to be contrary to you needing assistance. Like he had an idea of what somebody living here illegally would look like, and you didn't fit that.
Exactly. And that is exactly one of the reasons why I wanted to bust this myth. My face is what an immigrant looks like. My family's is what an immigrant face looks like. This stereotype and these constant, lies about what immigrants are and what we look like, those are absolutely not true. That is why I made this post. I am here from Argentina. I am not here from Mexico. There are tons of immigrants who come here legally and overstay their visas. People don't know these stories, and I think that it's so important for them to be spoken. And that's the reason why I made this post. I want people to know that everything that you know, that isn't reality. My post, my face, my family, my life, that is reality.
Belen, explain to our audience why so many people are forced to enter the U.S. illegally and why it's so difficult to become a citizen. I mean, you just pointed out that you're from Argentina. Again, to Anne-Marie's point, there are perhaps a lot of people who might have expected that you were perhaps from Mexico or from Guatemala or another.
Yeah, you're right. And the other thing that she pointed out, which is something that we don't talk about a lot, is that a lot of people do enter this country legally. They have visas, which is why something like a wall might not really keep them out, as they say, right? Because they're here legally, and your parents came here legally, correct?
Exactly. We came here with visas.
And overstayed their visa. So to Vlad's question, people may not understand, why is it so difficult to become a citizen? You've been here for a while, since you were 6.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I think one of the things that I really got asked in response to this post is, why don't you become a citizen? And I want people to understand the system doesn't work that way. If I would have had a pathway to citizenship, I would have taken it by now. I don't enjoy living in the United States as a second-class citizen and being called illegal. This system is based on family. You have to have a family member petition for you. You have to have some asylum case. You have to either get married. I don't want to have to take those choices. I think that I should be able to have a pathway for contributing to this country, for being educated here, for calling this my home. And it takes years to even do it the right way, like people say. but you don't just fill out an application and get in a line. That's not the way that the system works, and that's the reason why it needs to be reformed. And I hope that Congress hears that.
Belen, certainly it's extremely courageous of you to announce to the world, and now you're on our air talking about this. Were you at all worried? Is this something that you sort of carried around, or did your friends and people in your community and people at university already know that you were a dreamer?
A lot of people know that I'm a dreamer. I have come out since 2012 saying that I'm undocumented and I'm unafraid. And so I believe that it is my duty as an empowered person to speak for the community that is too scared to speak for themselves. And I am not afraid of these Trump supporters, and I am not afraid of this hate mail, because obviously they couldn't handle the truth. And I am protected by a community. I know that I'm doing the right thing. I know where I stand, and I know who I am. And if they can't handle that, then I'm really sorry that the truth is hitting you right in the face.
Belen, are you at all worried, for example, for your parents?
I am always worried about my parents. You know, I owe everything to them. I am incredibly grateful for them bringing me to this country, because it's my home. It's given me the opportunities that I've been able to have, and to give a voice to such an important cause to immigrants here in the United States.
Well, Belen Sisa, you sure know how to get people all riled up. And by the way, there's probably a lot of people who are citizens who have not paid their taxes yet.
Good
so thanks
Good
for paying
point.
your taxes. And thanks a lot.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you.